Okay, guys, we're on. Welcome to the zoo. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning. The sun is shining. The birds are singing. And Mouse is rambling and completely off script. All is as it should be. Well, Alligator, I'm having some anxiety issues. There's, the stomach thing, and, frankly, I'm still not really comfortable with some of my co-panelists. Why is he looking at me? I told him 12 times already. I'm domesticated. I prefer my mice frozen.
Well then, according to Mouse's wife, he should be perfect for you.
What? How? When did you... When did this turn into a Gang Up on Mouse episode? Especially you, Rabbit. I expected more.
Sorry, buddy. I need to divert attention away from me any chance I get.
It's like my high school production of Garfield at Large all over again. All right. Let's resume our regularly scheduled programming, shall we? We got a proper agenda today and everything.
Yeah, and it's one we can all get behind, even Snake.
Watch it, Fluffy. If I get behind you, it'll be the last thing you see outside my digestive tract.
Good one, Snake. Whoa. Heart rate shot right up there. Calm it down.
Okay. Let's just move things forward here. So today's topic: animals. Historically, they've been used to great effect as a way to subvert prejudice inherent in assigning human characteristics to any particular character. They've also been a wonderful tool in evoking sympathy, especially the little helpless doe-eyed ones. Lassie, Old Yeller, Garfield. In animated features, particularly Disney films, they've been used to even greater effect. Bambi, The Jungle Book, Robin Hood, Dumbo, 101 Dalmatians, and many, many others.
Watership down.
It's not Disney, but yes. And yet recently in that medium, there's been a shift towards favoring caricatures of humans to represent, well, humans. So what do we all think of this sea change away from using anthropomorphized animals in animated features? Sucks. That's pithy. Did they ever have a talking alligator?
I don't think so. They had the alligator in Peter Pan that swallowed the clock. But he didn't speak.
Makes it kind of hard for me to care. Me too. Well then, that settles that. Next. No, we can't. There is no next topic. We have to talk about this one. It's the only one we have. What's that? Oh, there's a caller. We have a caller. Can we connect it? Hello, caller?
Hi, my name's Oliver. I'm calling from Johannesburg. First time, long time.
First what? He said first time, long time. It means first time caller, long time watcher.
Yeah.
But this is our first program.
Hey, yeah. How is that anyway? How can you be a long time watcher if this is our first program?
Well, I mean, you've been on the air for a few minutes now.
Why are we giving this guy a hard time? He was nice enough to call. It's not like the phones are ringing off the hook here. Hey, Oliver. You've been on hold for at least a few minutes. Yeah, probably longer than you've been watching the show. If anything, you should say long time, first time.
At that point, does it even matter? The phrase doesn't specify which noun the modifier is attached to.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rabbit. Did we just slip into a parallel dimension where well-known phrases gain the bizarro ability to polymorph? We all live in the same world, Rabbit. We can't jam our heads into the sand and choose to switch up what things mean to fit our whims.
Gee, sorry.
Oliver, did you just say first time, long time because you're nervous? And you just kind of know that's a thing people say on call-in shows?
Yes. I've never called a show before.
Well then, at least half his statement was true.
Look, can we just get back to the reason this kind gentleman... I'm sorry, what are you again, sir?
I'm an ostrich.
Of course he is. So, Oliver the Ostrich, why did you call in today? Did you have something you wanted to contribute to our discussion?
No. I called in before I knew your topic. I just wanted to mention something I noticed, really. Seems kind of silly now.
No, please, share it with us.
Okay. Did you all realize that if you take the first letter of each of your names, that it spells out AS?
Oh, well, we lost him. That's a shame. Let's just can the whole caller thing for a bit, shall we?
Mars?
Drop it, Rabbit. Okay, so let's get back on topic. I wanted to bring up the issue of the Uncanny Valley. Oh, yeah, Rhode Island. No, it's not a place.
Is that the thing you were talking about backstage?
Yeah. The theory of the Uncanny Valley revolves around the premise that human beings tend to feel more and more empathy for a cartoon character as that character becomes more and more realistic.
It was boring backstage, too.
But at some distinct point, as the line approaches complete realism, empathy suddenly takes a nosedive. The level of empathy right at the threshold of complete realism is much lower than the level of, say, your typical Garfield cartoon.
There he goes with the Garfield again.
There were a lot of theories thrown about to try and explain this phenomenon, but I think the most plausible of them was that the reason empathy plummets is because the closer an image approaches true realism, the more the minuscule differences that remain are emphasized, and humans' brains tend to register these anomalies at some level as sort of an evolutionary alarm bell, signaling sickness or even death. So subconsciously, highly realistic animated models or drawings trigger the same sort of repulsion in humans that seeing a corpse would. Wow. Way to bring the tone down.
Yeah, seriously, Mouse. Corpses?
It's a real theory.
So is global warming. But you don't see me bringing that up here.
Probably because you're cold-blooded.
So are you.
Thank you. Anyway, I think I take issue with this entire topic. I don't think the data's right, or at least it isn't conclusive. I mean, take Ratatouille. There was one real mouse character in the entire film. The rest were humans. He was the main character, though. Sure. But that's the exception that proves the rule.
Happy Feet.
Madagascar.
Open season.
Exceptions, all of them. And anyway, I said Disney films. Crocodile Dundee.
What?
I'm getting the feeling we're not really embracing the spirit of this question. The point is, we used to get a lot of work. Yeah. Weren't you almost a lead in Stuart Little? And The Rescuers. And The Witches.
So a lot of almosts. Seems like the only thing that's changing is Mouse gets to bypass the false hope and go straight to the inevitable disappointment phase of his career.
Yeah. And that shouldn't be the real issue we're talking about anyway. At least mice used to get cast as protagonists. At least you had a heyday. There was never any opportunity for either alligators or snakes. So what if that's true? Who's to blame for that? Humans get killed by both alligators and snakes all the time. Why would they want to cast you as characters that humans are supposed to sympathize with? That wouldn't make sense.
I've got 3 words for you, Mouse. The Black Plague.
That was rats, not mice. And anyway, that theory was never conclusively proven. The quantity of rats in England at that time was a symptom of widespread unsanitary conditions, and it was those conditions that led to the spread of the plague, not the rats themselves.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
The point is, it isn't the entire animal kingdom losing out in this deal. It's the cute ones. Mice, rabbits. For Snake and me, nothing's changed, so who cares?
You know, being prey more than predator means we can use all the help we can get. Having that slight advantage in that one arena did a little to help level the playing field. You know, you could look at it that way, Alligator.
I could. I don't.
I think that deserves an ear whip.
Great.
Uncle.
Well, violence is breaking out again, so I guess that's as good a cue as any to end today's show. Guess we're split down the middle. Not much of a resolution, really, but it is a divisive issue. I suppose it was naive to expect a simple answer. Do we know what our next show is going to be about? Good question. I'd like to cover the misconceptions about the Black Plague. Well, I'd like to talk about the misconceptions about the Garden of Eden. Life in the sewers.
Birth control.
Okay. Clearly, we need to think about this a little more. I think we should probably try and tackle more global issues. But we could use some help coming up with topics. So, viewers, why not let us know what you think in the comments below? Thanks for watching. Bye. I saw Ben, though. It's Michael Jackson. Am I right?
It's supposed to be Donny Osmond.
Are you kidding me? Really?
Welcome to the zoo.